mates.
Hello, friend.
Yeah, so I'm Neil Tomkins, here with my good mate Tom Ferson.
We're at a show while we're still here. We've both done some still life paintings.
The first thing maybe to chat about is doing this still life show.
Yeah.
It's a pretty kind of traditional genre.
Yep.
So as times change, what are your thoughts on still life in the now? You know.
I think it's been around for a long time, and there's reasons for that. I think. I mean, like the objects that surround us can say a lot about everything. They can say a lot about the people that own them, the times that we're in, the lighting situation that they're in, things that are physical about the space, things that are emotional about the space. There is never-endingly fascinating, I think. Why do you, Neil, think that why is it still relevant? Why is it important in 2021?
Look, I don't know. Look, for me, still life's a funny one because I haven't really done too much of it. I mean, initially in my training and stuff and getting my head around painting, I obviously played with all the traditional subject matters. But still life was always one for me that I had a funny relationship in the respect that I feel like it's a lot easier for it to lend itself to be kind of cold.
I want to ask you, just because you have like a way, obviously with landscape, but you seem to have a way with paint, that it doesn't really make sense from an outside perspective that they'd be different at all to you. You just would be like, I see you approach a still life and it just looks like a rad painting.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, man. Look, maybe it's just not as safe territory for me in the respect that I just literally haven't done it as much, you know?
Yo, beep beep, we've got to let Elizabeth through. Fantastic points, boys. Come through if you want, guys. Oh, no, okay.
I think they just do the old 3-pointer.
So I saw that you called your work It's Still Life. What were you getting at with that?
It's a play on words. I like to do that with a lot of my titles, to often incorporate poetry into a lot of my paintings as well. And so, yeah, I guess I think that the word is just as powerful as the image. And so for me, I painted a scene from my studio. It's an everyday scene. It's something that I look at all the time. So I guess I was kind of trying to recontextualize the everyday. And I guess it's two things. It's kind of like an acceptance and understanding that this is my life, that these materials that I use every day are a big part of my life on a personal level. But I guess also I was kind of trying to comment on the idea of these objects that become a part of your everyday life, that you can kind of forget their relevance in a way, and they become like an everyday thing, like a toothbrush, you know, or these everyday things that you don't really create meaning towards, but they actually do have heaps of meaning behind them. And in the end, they are essentially like the martyr. They get left behind. I finished the painting after a certain amount of paintings. My brushes are stubs. What do I do with them? Where do they go? You know, are they trash? In a sense, maybe, but kind of not too. They're kind of just as important. So
They did their job though.
they did that.
As to whether they finished doing their job.
Yeah, but like it's kind of the same as me. You know what I mean? Eventually, my mind will fail me. You know, I'm like dust in the wind, like any other. Any other thing made out of carbon, like I was saying, like, you know, if something's in motion, it's in a state of decline, and I guess that was kind of what I was commenting on in the works, and just sort of trying to accept that challenge of doing something a bit different with approaching still life, which isn't kind of necessarily safe territory for me.
Well, cool. It's still just cool seeing your hand in still life or landscape or.
Yeah, I want to do more of it. Yeah, I like the idea of doing some other stuff.
And cut home.